Welcome back from that short commercial break. In more news, 14-year-old Kugonza Junior is in need of financial assistance to facilitate treatment of his wounds sustained from an accident he was involved in some time back. Despite the Good Sammaritarian move by the proprietors of Lugoba Community Hospital to render services at a subsidized cost, Junior is burdened with lack of food and water, a prerequisite for fast healing. Wanting to fend for their brother, 14-year-old Mugisha Joram and 15-year decided to put education on hold, even when they passed with flying colors. Take a look.
14-year-old Kugonza Junior was involved in an accident after he slid and fell in a frying pan somewhere in Kawempe early this year.
There
was some peelings of these chips, so he slid away. And on the process of putting the hand, he just pressed on this flying pan on the what, so it got poured all on the body.
Scant information reveals that Kugonza was carried and dumped at his grandfather's home, who unfortunately could not raise funds for his treatment. After a week of endless pain, Kugonza was carried by well-wishers and dumped at Lugoba Community Hospital.
When he was now starting, the body was rotting. The wounds were turning into sepsis, so he was even smelling. So when they brought him to us in January, we started working on him and we are giving him medication.
In company of his two siblings, Mugisha Joram and Nixon, the hospital concentrated on rescuing his life first.
Support. Because now if you look at the brothers, they are not working, they don't have job, they don't have where to get money. They are just as the way you see them, they are on. Like here, there is no food or anything. Like now where you said that a patient must be having like something to drink, but there is nothing. As you see him, it's like this as Kugonza Junior and the brothers.
According to medical reports, Kugonza suffered burns to the third layer of the skin. An estimated 70,000 shillings is spent on his medical bills daily.
To dress him daily with medication, injection, cleaning the wound, doing this bandaging work and all those things. So you find that the cost is a bit high. Because if it was just a first degree or these slight burns, it wouldn't have taken like a month to heal. But for this one, it has really taken long.
Though said to be out of danger, Kugonza requires lots of foods and fluids. Unfortunately, it is an uphill task for his siblings to offer him such.
Tuina mikwana just jama mwafe jitwete ose kummere olusinze nengendayo nenchima nendetera kunono noli
katwalero tufunye mmere ngenda kalamu
simanyi wabula.
In a day, he can even take more than 6 liters of water or any juice if you give him. Anytime you dress him, he takes 1 liter.
Bishop Katoni, the line medical officer, elaborates on the danger that lies ahead of Kugonza should he continue receiving medication without required amounts of quality foods and fluids.
His condition, he needs to drink a lot more and more and more, even though after from the hospital, when he's discharged at home, he needs to take more of the fluid and water because he is dehydrated and the fire will be still inside.
Painful to note is that these children have and are still going about life without anyone to call a parent after their father died in 2014 and their mother reportedly moved on with another man.
Mwali munene mu Kampala lero lwakuba kale ekitundu kyose kimanyi bulungi.
Yalazzeko n'abalala. The other challenge though is that Kugonza is both deaf and dumb. This has often posed a challenge for caregivers to effectively communicate with him.
That, you know, if he tells you that I want to drink, it will show you a sign of drinking. If he wants to eat, it will show you a sign of what? Eating. And if it is pain, you will see him doing like this, that the body is what? Is paining. So that is a sign of pain. And if like now in the stomach, he will touch the stomach and then he will tell you that there is pain inside.
Having to care for their brother, Mugisha Joram, and Nixon abandoned school despite passing 2018 PLE examinations with flying colors.
naye nsoma ekibiina kibadde kya 7 kati ngenda mu senior 1 kati kiringa eno taamu ninga agifiiriddwa naye nga taamu endala yo nja gisoma. Nafuna obubonero 13.
Nafuna obubonero 15.
So okubeera dokita lawyer. Dokita anti kati omulimu oguyamba abantu gwe nsinga okwetaaga.
If all goes as planned, Kugonza will be discharged in 3 weeks' time. However, the problem is post-healing conditions might pose yet another challenge. The hospital's current status cannot guarantee quality medication.
At times we connect with the specialist and then we bring them. But now, like for this case, and you know, with this financial, since it is a private section, the best thing is after healing very well, we'll look for a way how to refer him to the main hospital, Mulago Referral Hospital, for more medication, and maybe for us we'll be doing up the follow-ups.
Financial and material assistance is a necessity for the young man's quick recovery.
Just bamutuyambire awone tusofuna ku biiru tugisasule tuve ye namba yesinga 07 83 59 21 58 Jovia.
Despite his petrifying status, Kugonza Junior has nothing else apart from his siblings. These 2 brothers sacrificed their education to care for their brother. How about you that has just seen this story? Dokas Kimono, UBC News.